Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, guys. And here we go. We are back at it again with another Comic Garage subscription box. All right. Now, if you guys are accustomed to watching my channel, what a Comic Garage subscription box is your monthly subscription box that contains 11 to 12 comic books, mostly 11. I think most of the boxes that I've gotten have been around 11 so far, and they are not titles of your choosing, but well, I guess you can choose titles, but if you are interested in Marvel or DC or Image, whatever you're interested in, you just type that in. They'll send out what's related to the DC and Marvel universe, and it comes in this thing right here as like a little present, a little surprise. And this arrived a little bit late, guys, so it's the end of December, probably because it arrived a little bit late because of Christmas. But we're going to go ahead and slice this open right here, and we're going to take a look at what we got. As you can see, my address would be right here, but I removed it because I don't want any stalkers. There's the Comic Garage logo right there, as if you guys are going to stalk me. Maybe if I was pretty, then maybe you guys would probably stalk me. Okay, so let's cut this open. I love my trusty Punisher knife. This comes in handy so frequently. It's just, I'm so glad. This was like one of the best purchases I bought. I bought this like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Have no idea why I bought it, but it freaking well, probably I bought it because it was cool and it was cheap, but it freaking rocks, dude. It comes in handy at moments like these. Of course, I didn't know I was going to have a YouTube channel, 2 years ago, but it comes in handy. And one thing I've always thought about doing, guys, is I thought about doing like knife reviews. I don't know, would you guys want to see that? Knife reviews? Knife and sword reviews? I'm thinking about getting into knife and sword collecting. I'm not for sure. That's kind of up in the air. Okay, so let's take this out. Here's the Gemini Comic Supply. Here is the logo, the Comic Garage. You can go ahead and go on to their site. They're not paying me for this. The reason why I'm telling the truth, I'm telling the truth, is because the last 2 boxes from Comic Garage haven't been that great, guys. The first one was probably the best one that I got. I think this is, let's see, I got October. I don't know if I got September. No, I think I got October, November, and this is December. Maybe I did get September. But the last 2, they weren't all that great. So hopefully Comic Garage has stepped it up and gave me some good comic books. Alright, guys, so here's the logo. Comic Garage, go check them out. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got a back of a comic book. It says Korn Follow the Leader, so obviously this is from 98. Well, I know this is from 98 because that's when Korn Follow the Leader came out. 97, 98, 99, I think. Late 90s. Todd McFarlane Entertainment. What do we have here? We got a Spawn. Yeah, baby. That's what I like. We have a Spawn comic book. Nice. Number 75, guys. That's how I like to start off the Comic Garage box, is they give me a Spawn comic book. Capullo. Look at that. Greg Capullo. Artwork by Greg Capullo. Awesome, guys. That is a keeper. And yeah, if you subscribe to the Comic Garage and you specifically want to get Image comic books, or you specifically want to get Spawn comic books, you can request it, and they will send it out to you. I don't know specifically Spawn, but Image Comics, you can go ahead actually, I think I did put Spawn. I don't think I put Image. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Okay, here's another oldie right here. Look at this, Lynx. They're advertising the Lynx, man. You guys remember that? $99.95. The Lynx was kind of around the same time that Sega Genesis came out with their video game system. I can't remember what it was. It was around the time Game Boy Advance, I think it was. Sega Game Gear. Was it Game Gear? I think it was Sega Game Gear. And this was by Atari Lynx. And they send me another Swamp Thing. Guys, man, they love sending me Swamp Thing. Okay. I'm slowly building up my Swamp Thing collection, so... and I did request DC, so that's one of the reasons why they sent me Swamp Thing. Here's another classic. Look at that. They're advertising the X-Men animated series, Chef Boyardee. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got a Cable. This one is probably from the late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. I'm guessing 96, 97. Okay, I don't really care too much for the Cable 96, 97, but then again, Cable actually got his comic book in 96 or 95 or 94. I can't remember the first Cable that came out, but I did do a review of that Cable. But this is the X-Men Deluxe. Not too bad, guys. All right. And what we got here, look at that. We know we got something from the early 90s, 30th anniversary. We got a bunch of X-Men on the back. What do we got on the front? Look at that. Yeah, man. That's what I like. We got Strifes, Strike File, and Executioner's Song, Addendum. Addendum. Dude, that's what happens when you don't finish school. Special X-Men collectibles. Look at that. I have never seen this comic before. It's from the early 90s. That's what I like. That's what we like. It's a beautiful front cover too, man. Yeah, this is definitely a keeper. Actually, it's one of these comic books that has two sides to it. Nice, guys. And it's a #1 too. A look into the mind of the villain behind Executioner's Song. #1. Special X-Men collectible. Awesome, guys. So is this Strife's #1? It looks like it, huh? That's pretty awesome, man. That is definitely a keeper. Oh, and look at who this is. Sarah Michelle Gellar, when she was young and hot, advertising milk. Got milk. For those who don't know who Sarah Michelle Gellar is, Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Dude. And we have an X-Force. Man, Comic Garage loves sending me X-Force. Actually, I think I did request X-Force. But they always send me like old newer versions of X-Force. I like the older versions. I'm a big fan of the 90s. Early 90s, because that's when all the great artists were there, like Jim Lee and Greg Capullo. And, yeah, I mean, not bad, not bad. Number 83, X-Force Cannonball and the Fight for His Life. Nice. And look at this. What do we got here? Look at this. Badrock, Wolverine, Image Comics crossover? Get the fudge out of here. Oh, I've never seen this before. Dude. Youngblood's gargantuan boy of stone, the fiercest X-Men of them all. Together, they must defeat a menace that threatens to overtake the savage land. If they fall, can the rest of the world be far behind? Extreme Studios, Badrock and Wolverine. Dude, this is right up my alley. Image Comics and Marvel Comics combined. Spawn, well, not necessarily Spawn. Youngblood, Badrock, and Wolverine, guys. Oh, this is awesome, man. Dude, Comic Garage, you guys are hitting it out the park, man. Look at this, dude. Oh, man, this rocks. I'm going to have to do a review of this, man. That is awesome. Comic Garage, you're hitting it out the park, man. You're hitting me. You're hitting me right there in the bone. I'm getting a boner. A funny boner. Okay, so here's Weapon X. The Hunt for Sabretooth, Part 1. Nice. Nice. Got Milk. I love these Got Milk advertisements on there. One day they say milk is good for you. The next day they say milk is bad for you. So who the hell knows? You know what I mean? Ooh, look at this. Bishop. We got a Bishop comic book, dude. I don't have too many Bishop comic books. This is awesome. I love Bishop comic books, and I love the metallic look. Look at the metallic look of Gambit right here. And I don't know who this guy is. There's Archangel, Bishop. Awesome, guys. I like this. And look at Skeleton Warriors, guys. I used to have these action figures, Skeleton Warrior action figures. Bad to the Bone, January 1995. I think I did have some trading cards of Skeleton Warriors. That is nice. Flare Ultra, look at that. And they're advertising this game. I had this game, Game Gear. Not for Game Gear, but for Sega. Dude. Love it. Comic Garage, you are rocking it, man. X-Men, Amazing X-Men. Here's one from the 2000s. I don't really care for 2000s lugs. I have a pair of lugs and that are really small that I don't wear. I thought I'd let you guys know. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'll have to give it a read. Amazing X-Men, awesome, guys. And we have a vintage. Look at this vintage comic book, dude. Wow. Marvel Age. October 93, $1. So this was early 90s, maybe 90. Oh, wait, there it goes right there, 93. I just said it, and I'm like, oh, awesome, guys. Look at this. Zombies Assemble. Dude, that's freaking awesome. Official Marvel Zombie Magazine. So what is it? The Marvel characters against zombies? Dude, look at this. Remember this? The 1990 Marvel Age calendar? Wow, guys. Okay. Last but not least, we have Savage Hulk. With Cyclops. Well, actually, with some of the X-Men behind him. Actually, yeah. You got Havoc. You got... is that Polaris? I can't remember. Was that Polaris? I don't know. Iceman. Looks like maybe a Human Beast. Archangel. Cyclops. Jean Grey. Nice, man. Number 1, too. Savage Hulk. Number 1. That's dope, guys. Alright, man. Comic Garage has knocked it out the park, guys. Here's the website. They did a really, really good job. Let me give you my rating. Here's the sticker that they always provide me with. Of course, I got the sticker all the way up here on my board. So, I like all these comic books, guys. Probably the ones I don't really care too much for is the newer ones. But they gave me a lot of new first issues, dude. Weapon X, Sabretooth, first issue, right here. Savage Hulk, number 1, first issue. The only one that I probably don't like is this one right here, Amazing X-Men. I don't really care for the newer X-Men, but, you know, I'm going to give it a read because it does look pretty promising. The artwork does look pretty awesome, so I might give it a read, guys. But, yeah, they knocked out the park. Bishop, this is awesome right here. Badrock and Wolverine crossover, yeah. X-Force, not really. I don't really care too much for the X-Force. I do love the X-Force, but I just don't love the newer version of X-Force. Anything like after 90, 96, I don't really care too much for. Strife, look at that. Number 1, man. They gave me a lot of number 1s, guys. They gave me, what, three number 1s? Let's see. Some classic Cable, Swamp Thing, Spawn. Yeah, dude. All of these are really, really nice. The two that I don't really care too much for is X-Force and the Amazing X-Men, but I'm definitely going to give them a read. But all these other comic books, man, they knocked it out the park. They gave me 3 number 1s, guys. And this classic Strife number 1, this is right up my alley right here, dude. I really like that. Spawn, awesome, man. Okay, I'm going to give you my rating of this Comic Garage subscription box, guys. So they gave me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so 11 comic books and 2 that I don't like. You know, this was a really, really good, or maybe Swamp Thing. I don't know if I'm going to really keep the Swamp Thing. I do have a bunch of Swamp Things. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I should, because I have other few Swamp Thing comic books that I actually do have the Quest for Eternals as well from another previous Comic Garage. So I might hold on to this and give it a read. I'm not really for sure. But you know what? I'm going to give this Comic Garage December subscription, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, guys. They really, really knocked it out the park. They gave me some really, really good comic books. I mean, even the ones that I don't like, I actually do like. You know what I mean? But all these comic books, like 3 number ones, they gave me an awesome Spawn. They gave me a Spawn crossover, Badrock and Wolverine, Cable, Bishop, a classic Marvel comic book from the early 90s, and this awesome piece right here, man. Yeah, they really killed it, guys. I really, really like this subscription box. They did an amazing job, man. Okay, so there you guys have it. If you like this little Comic Garage subscription, December subscription box, hit the like button, comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. What is your favorite out of all these amazing comic books that we got today? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye!